Good afternoon, Jason. It's Adam from Stan Palmer in Carlisle. First of all, thank you very much for your inquiry on our stunning Suzuki Swift Attitude. I know you said on the phone you were a bit worried about COVID-19, but let me reassure you, we're completely COVID-19 secure. We have a one-way system into our showroom, as well as with hand sanitizers and protective screens at our sale desk. So here we have the Suzuki Swift Attitude that you've inquired on, Jason. First of all, one thing I'm going to fetch your attention is the stunning burning red metallic paintwork it's accompanied by. Right. I know obviously we discussed on the phone that you're a Liverpool fan, much to my detest, but I'm sure you can agree this colour will fit in absolutely perfectly with being a Liverpool fan yourself. Another thing I want to fetch to your attention is just the headlights. Look how it actually moulds into the actual shape of the car, give it a nice sportier feel. Take it across the front bumper itself. So you've got the carbon body kit which comes on the Swift Sport. Again, with the Attitude, it just gives it much more of a sporty feel to the car itself. And even as you can see up the side there, the power lines, again, not only does it make the car more aerodynamic, but again, enhancing that sporty car feel. So as I come to the driver's side of the car, I'm going to just take you down onto actual 16-inch dual-tone alloy wheels themselves. Again, another beautiful way to complement the sporty feel to this. But just look at that metallic, it's absolutely breathtaking, it really is. Now, the Suzuki Swift itself boasts combined miles per gallon figures of 51.4, which I'm sure you can agree for a nice little 1.2 is phenomenal economic value. As we head round to the rear of the car, one thing I want to fetch your attention as I come down to the lower part of the bumper is the reversing camera. Now, I know you mentioned you have quite a tight drive, so this reversing camera is going to come in extremely handy for yourself as well. What I'm going to take you through next is just the boot space. So here we have the boot space on the Suzuki Swift Attitude, Jason. I know as far as you for work, you're on the road quite a bit, so the Suzuki Swift Attitude actually boasts a 264-litre boot space capacity, which is quite generous for a car of this size. Now, not only will it mean that when you're travelling up and down the motorway or through the cities as well, you're going to have plenty of space to carry all of your work suitcases and things like that with you too. So another thing that I'm going to fetch your attention to, which a lot of people don't notice, is actually the handlebars on the actual rear doors of the Suzuki Swift Attitude, as they hid nice and neatly out of the way. Do you know what I mean? You don't see them taking up any of the metallic or anything like that. It's a nice little feature that just blends beautifully into the car door itself. Allow me to take you through the inside of the Suzuki Swift Attitude, Jason. So first thing that's going to come to your attention now is as we look on the steering wheel here, you got your Bluetooth connectivity. Now, with a man yourself being on the go all the time, Bluetooth hands-free, for me, I would find it to be essential in your day-to-day driving life. It's nice and simple. You can just answer it on this one here, hang up, or use the speech service there, so like with regards to Siri or Google, depending if you're Apple or Android compliant. Another thing with the Swift Attitude is, as I come further down, you see the flat head of the actual steering wheel itself. Again, leather steering wheel as well, so it's a beautiful feel on your hands. Just enhances that sporty effect of the Swift Attitude. Is absolutely phenomenal. So as we can see on the dashboard, you've got your rev car on your left hand side, as well as your miles per hour set on your right hand side with your fuel level as well. Another nice little touch is the interior red light setting that they've got on there as well. All I'm going to do is take you through the center console. The one thing I really do love about the interior of the Suzuki Swift Attitude, not only is it the seats on it as well, again, really coming back to enhancing this sporty feel that they've got with the Attitude as well. It's just a breakup of colours. It's not just a solid colour right through the interior of the car. It's simple and effective, and for me, I find it absolutely beautiful. I'm just going to pop it into reverse here for you. And again, as we touched earlier on in the video, it has the reversing camera. It's also got the gauge in it as well. So just so you can see where you're going and you can gain a perception as to how close you are to other things, especially on your drive. As I come further down the center console itself, you'll see that we've got air conditioning too. As you can imagine, on the very few days that we do get a nice British summer, aircon comes in extremely handy. not only in that, as I come further down, you've got a USB port and auxiliary port here, just on the right hand side. Now what you can do with that as well is you can actually plug that in with the USB cable into your phone, and you'll get Android Auto or Apple CarPlay on it as well. So that means you'll be using Google Maps, which is an up-to-date satellite navigation system, which is absolutely phenomenal. So Jason, that's the inside and the outside of the Suzuki Swift Attitude, but you'll be thinking to yourself, well, why should I buy something from Stan Palmer's? Well, Stan Palmer's has actually been in operation for over 50 years, so they've been maintaining and looking after people's purchasing of vehicles for half a century, which is absolutely phenomenal. We've not long took over the Suzuki franchise in January 2020, to which ever since then all of our Google reviews have been 5 stars, which again is absolutely incredible. With us being a family-run business, the main thing we want to do is look after people, and if anything, the one thing I want to do is look after you and make sure that your needs are met with regards to the Suzuki Swift Attitude. But not only do we want to look after you, Suzuki also has a service promise, which I'm about to take you through. So this is a Suzuki service promise. So not only does it promise to give you genuine Suzuki parts through fully Suzuki trained technicians as well, but we also offer a wash and vacuum with pre-booked work, vehicle health check on every single visit. You know, we only have pre-approved work undertaken, so we will not ever do any work that you don't give us authorization to do. So simple and transparent pricing and alternative transport options. So regards to, we can give lifts and drop people off, whether it's in town or collect you from a train station. Whatever your kind of needs are, we will do our utmost very best to take care of you. Other than that, Jason, thank you very much for watching my videos today. If you do have any questions at all, please do not hesitate to contact me, as it will be my absolute pleasure to look after you. Other than that, have a great day and we will speak soon. Take care.